Hello, welcome. A quick one on this, question 5B, WASI 2025, which is the January-February edition Core Mathematics. M is the midpoint of the line joining P and Q. The coordinate of P and Q are given as 4, 1, 3, minus 2, respectively. We need to find the coordinate of what Q. Let's start by making just a sketch of what that line will look like. This is going to be P. In the middle of it, M will be there. Then this will be your Q. So X, Y, we are having P, M. So P, M. M is going to be 3 minus 2. P is going to be 4 and 1. Remember, in finding the midpoint, that is the halfway between the P and the Q. So midpoint M is actually the X component 1 plus the next X component divided by 2, Y component, the next Y component divided by 2. So this division is actually given to us already as 3 and minus what? 2. The midpoint between them. This is how we get a midpoint. But the midpoint has already been provided. So it means that what is the first X component? 4. So the first X component will be 4. The second X component will just be X divided by 2. The first Y component is going to be 1. The second Y component will just be what? Y. So this is what we have. So we can say that equating corresponding component. What are the corresponding component? The X component and X component. We are going to have 4 plus X divided by 2 is the first X component, which will be equals to the third X component. So this, when solved, will give you an answer of what? 3. This is an equation that have a fraction, so we cross multiply. When you cross multiply, there is a 1 dividing this, so 4 plus X times 1 will remain the same. Then 2 times 3 will give you 6. Let's transpose the 4 from positive to negative. So X will be equal to 6 minus what? 4. And that will give you 2. We are going for the Y component as well, which is made up of 1 plus Y over 2 equals to minus 2, right? Equals to minus 2. Cross multiply as well. When we do so, we have our 1 plus 1, Y. 2 times negative 2 will give you negative 4. We need to keep the Y and transpose the positive 1 to become a negative 1. So Y will be equal to negative 4, negative 1. And Y will give you negative 5 if you add the two together. So therefore, the coordinate of Q is going to be X component we had was 2. The Y component was negative 5. So this is what, when we replace the X and Y with this, and we add them together, as in X component together, it gives us 3. The Y component together will give you a minus 2. I guess the concept is clear. This is midpoint between two lines. You can check that from my playlist on YouTube and Plain Geometry 1, where we deal with what? The division of line into either equal length or given ratio. Thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.